outside, stepping up for the rematch. The overhead denied. Player one has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Checks with the projectile. Player one is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Takes a trip, gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Sandblast. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Hits him with a stopping bomb. They trade. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Rising uppercut. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player one can't use an experiencing burnout. Blossom denies the jump in. Lifts them with the wrong palm. Both fighters planning something? Drops them. Connects with the throw. Player, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Player one has depleted their drive gauge. Will this super art do anything? Has the Vulcan blast field, closes it out. Player one is a force to be read over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Bops him with a target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one, will this super art connect? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Sticks the jump in. Taking stock, experiencing burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Goes for the super art. Player one drops him to half, closing the gap. In there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Who's going to start things up? Rising uppercut. Sandblast. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. A super art? Broken blast. Medium kick hits. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan opts for the critical art. Oh, you try to kick left, but Manon back right. Now that girl's got inside and gonna take you for a ride. They couldn't leave that unpunished. Player yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Slowly, just please.
Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Player one is in a tight spot right now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other? Rising uppercut. Sandblast. They were right to be on guard there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Looking to impress. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round two. Fight.
Transverse. The hit throw connects. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two is in a pretty good situation with the, they're going for the super art. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. A quick breather. Denies the jump in. Sandblast! Rising uppercut! Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. No luck, this can lead to some big damage. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. This is flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Crowns them from above. Oh, the power they do. It could have turned out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all style. Will this super art do anything? Player 2 with us sees the overhead coming. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Ugh, scuffle. Overhead, but it won't work. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Gets the counter hit. Impact squash. Reads the jump in perfectly. What now? Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Turns out. I called it. I called it. The super's blocked. Ugh, take a seat. The shot pays off. Player 1 has got to be feeling not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Rising uppercut. Player 1 needs to use it, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Can they outlast it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout. Will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Rising uppercut. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Sandblast. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 will look to apply experiencing burnout. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws in there? Player 1 brings going to play out. Are we going to witness a blow up here? Rising uppercut. Shocks him with the projectile. Definitely saw that counter coming. Player 1 has the life lead. Not a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state trips him up. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move. Will this super art connect? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Rising uppercut. Recovers from burnout. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Fantastic awareness. Burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Awesome. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive